Hello everyone, welcome to Remind Me to Read. I'm LaTonya, and today for November 10th, I want to do a bit of a November TBR, but I don't want to call it a TBR anymore. I can't do TBRs because I never stick to the books I say I'm going to read. So instead of a TBR, I'm going to call this a November OTR, which OTR will stand for On the Radar, or On My Radar. I don't know. I want to say OTR because like On the Run, Beyonce and Jay-Z, so On the Radar. Yeah, I think On the Radar fits. So that's why I would call this video November OTR. Since it's nonfiction November for a lot of people, I have some books that I've been meaning to read for so long, and they're nonfiction. So here you go. We're Going to Need More Wine by Gabrielle Union. I've been showing this book constantly, and obviously I haven't read it, but I would really like to finish it this month so that I can tell you guys more about it. Just recently, Gabrielle Union put pictures on her Instagram where she talked about, where she showed us that she had a baby via surrogate. A lot of people already know that she's had about 9 miscarriages and hasn't been able to have a child. So this photo that she posted on Instagram recently is her first child with her husband, Dwayne Wade. And yeah, her story is all up in here. Yeah, I think this came out last year, so it's pretty updated. I want to read this and the books that I got from the library at my school. This one, Not Your Princess, is actually a poetry book. It has poems in it by Native American women. I'm black, so I mostly know my culture, black people, Jamaican people, and not so much what a Native American woman goes through. So I feel this will be a good read because it's just a bunch of Native American women talking about what it means to be Native American and what they go through their daily lives. I'm really interested in this book. It's called Queer There and Everywhere, 23 People Who Changed the World. So this is a nonfiction book, and it pretty much is just going to tell the story of different women and men who have changed the world and just so happen to be queer. I talked a bit about this in my bookshelf tour. Just random books I just picked up because I really like the cover as well. Oops. You can see Frida Kahlo. That's the only person I know. I don't know who this baseball player is. I think this is Madam C.J. Walker? Kind of looks like her. On the back cover. Yeah, these are some really good illustrations. Also in the book as well. So this is less of a nonfiction and more of like a list. Okay, as I've told you guys before, I'm an engineering student, so I'm very interested in STEM. I found this book, Finding Wonders, by Janine Atkins, 3 Girls Who Changed Science. So this is a nonfiction, but I believe... Oh, wait, is it poetry? Okay, so I think this is nonfiction, but it's written in prose. So that should be quick. I think I'll be able to read all these books. That's good. Lastly, I have Bold Women of Medicine. This should be a good read for me because not only am I an engineering student, but I'm a biomedical engineering student, so I'm very interested in the medical field, and it's very good for me to see stories where women have succeeded in medicine. So when I read these books, I will definitely do a wrap up and pretty much just try to tell you guys which stories stuck out to me. So these are pretty much the books that are on my radar, on the radar, for what to read in November, since it's pretty much also nonfiction November. I think I could read 5 books. I can do it. Even with finals coming up and all that stuff and Thanksgiving, it'll be a nice time to read. Since this isn't really a TBR, but is technically a TBR, go ahead and comment down below what you'll be reading in November. That's it for the video, and see you guys next time.